Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Denis and today we are going to be diving into the second episode of Huobi App Tour. If you're new around here, then subscribe, turn on the post notifications so you don't miss out on the next video just like this one. With all of that being said, let's just dive into the video. If you don't already know, I will be making a total of 4 videos on Huobi Global, as this cryptocurrency exchange is slightly more complicated than the other cryptocurrency exchange that is out there, like Luno. It's a lot more simplified in Luno. So if you're interested in videos like this, then just stick around. This video is just for you. Oh, before I forget, just like any other platforms, if you sign up with a referral link, you will get a bonus up to $170. That's a lot of money, and if you're interested in that, do click the link in the description box below. $170, baby! So right here on my screen, you guys can see that there is a welcome bonus up to $170 for grabs. And if I scroll down, there are a lot of tasks that you'll have to actually complete just to redeem these point cards. Also, not to forget about the timer above this page. It is only available for the first 15 days after you sign up. So hurry up, sign up with the referral code, and then just go ahead and complete all of these tasks. So first one in this row, we actually see rebate. So let's click into it, and this is where you can actually send an invite code to your friends, or maybe you can let them scan face to face, and then you can get a rebate. So the second one here is earnings. So right here you can actually see how much you're actually earning or how much you're actually losing. So let's move on to the NFT zone. So NFT zone is actually non-fungible tokens, and if you're actually a person who is personally really interested in investing into non-fungible tokens, hey, this app did not forget about you, and this might be the app you want to try out. So the next up, we all know that the best exchanges always provide live chat support for 24 hours and 7 days, and Huobi is included. So if you have any questions about Huobi, you know who to ask, and it's not me. So in the next row, Polkadot is actually not loading on my phone, as you guys can see it on my screen. So let's just move on to the ones that we can actually see. So on this next row, we can actually see Futures 0x cards. And when we click into it, it's actually collect OX cards to grab massive USDT. So I'm assuming that you can actually, complete a couple of tasks over here and then, scratch some cards and gain some free USDT. It's like a lottery, but it's free anyways, so might as well just go get it. Up next, middle part at the bottom row, you can actually see Heko Chain, and it's hot right now. Heko Chain is actually Huobi's eco chain. So what you can do here is you can actually fund the on-chain projects and earn a certain amount of yield, all the way up to a few 100% in a year. Sounds really good, but you guys have to go and do your own research before funding certain projects, because every investment or every funding comes with a certain amount of risk. Next up, we're actually looking at the deposit. Over here, we can actually deposit our money in the form of different cryptocurrencies that Huobi has to offer. There are tons and tons of coins here, but the normal universal one is that we deposit as USDT, because fun fact, $1 equals to 1 USDT. And that's how we actually do exchange our dollars into USDT, and then we use the USDT, which is tethers, to buy into any cryptocurrencies that we want to buy. Last one on the list, we've got DeFi zone. And right here, DeFi is an abbreviation of a phrase decentralized finance. It allows anyone in the world to conduct financial activities without geographic or time limits by building decentralized agreements for open financial systems. DeFi has been divided into many tracks, including DeFi loans, predictor, and even DeFi exchange. So moving on to the bottom of the screen, you guys can actually see top gainers, volume leaders, and the newest possible cryptocurrencies that are publicly listed. Let's move on to the bottom row. So in the markets, you can actually see favorites, exchange, and futures. So one thing that I really want to point out is that under the markets page, under the futures section, you can actually see the gains and the losses weekly, bi-weekly, and quarterly, and even bi-quarter, swap, and even index for Bitcoin. And it's not only for Bitcoin, it's actually for Ethereum, for Link, for a lot of other cryptocurrencies that are actually on Huobi. So one thing that I really like about this is that Huobi really pays attention to its details. I can actually tell that they're trying to provide their best just for their customers. So all the way at the bottom of the screen, you can actually see trade. So when you click into it, you can see exchange, C2C margin, which is consumer to consumer margin, and then you can actually see cross margin, isolated margin, and even lending, and all the way to fiat currency, where you can buy and sell Bitcoin, Ethereum, Huobi tokens, EQS, Ripple, Litecoin, and so on. So right beside trade, you can actually see futures, and if you click into futures, you can actually see coin futures, USDT futures, and it says you haven't enabled USDT swaps trading yet. Open a USDT swaps account and start trading now. So I'm gonna go ahead and cancel this one. If you guys are interested in futures, you guys can go ahead and do your own research. So the last one at the bottom row is that you can see your balances. You can see whether if you have any balance, Bitcoin, Tether, HUSD, Ethereum, or whatsoever it is. Future, fiat, margin, and mining pool earnings. A lot of stuff like that. So you guys can just go ahead and check this platform out, download it, and go ahead and explore it a couple of times, and you'll probably get the hang of it. So here are actually 3 pros and 3 cons if you guys want to use Huobi, in my humble opinion. So the first pro is that you get to trade a lot of these cryptocurrencies that are publicly listed just within this app. The second pros is that it is a multiple intuitive trading platform. It's good for both day trading and even long-term investing. And the last pros is that there is 24/7 live chat support. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and just type them a message and they will be sure to reply you within a couple of hours, or within as fast as they could. So let's move on to the cons for this app. So the first cons on the list, I've actually talked about it in my previous video. Click here if you want to watch it. Is that it's not regulated in Malaysia, as well as it's not regulated in a lot of countries. So if you want to use it, then use it at your own risk. So the second one on the list is that you can only trade and buy cryptocurrencies on this platform. So that is what Huobi Global is known for. The last cons on the list is that it's a really complicated platform if you were to compare it with something like Luno. So this is basically the review for the whole app, and if you guys are interested in using Huobi Global, you guys can sign up with the code in the description box below and get all the way up to $170 worth of bonus. It's free money, so if you guys are interested in that, make sure to go and sign up. And if you're still watching right now, I would just like to say a major thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day just to watch my videos. It really means a lot to me. And furthermore, you guys can subscribe because it's free, and you can unsubscribe anytime. Turn on the post notifications and leave a comment in the comment section below, and look forward to more videos like this, and I will see you in the next one.